Growing up, we go to school. I've encountered many amazing teachers. Let's be real, there are so amazing teachers out there. It just depends on your luck because it's very rare nowadays a teacher that you like. It's very rare, okay? But also, growing up, I've encountered some teachers that really hated the fuck out of me. I have no idea why. I don't know what I did. Maybe it's simply because the vibes don't match and they just hated me. In this video, I'm gonna talk about the 3 teachers that hated me and scarred me for life with their harsh criticisms. And I'm not even kidding. Out of nowhere, they just criticized me. And it literally pained me. So let's talk about my pain. I was in kindergarten and this was a new school. I just transferred. Anyways, there was this art class that, you know, kindergarten art class, we just draw and do art. At least that's what we think we're doing. I specifically remember in this course, the teacher handed out a black and white picture of a parrot for us to color it. She handed out crayons and papers, and this class is all about coloring. Loud car. Me being like, I'm so creative. I picked out 4 colors of crayons: red, yellow, green, and blue. I started filling out because this parrot, it's not like just a simple coloring picture. It's kind of different. I don't know how to explain it. I'm gonna draw it. Okay, I believe this is the type of coloring page you're thinking. Just a wing and a body and you just fill in the colors. But no, this paper is kind of different. I'm no artist, okay? But basically there's like small spaces, small separate spaces for us to fill in the colors. But yeah, me being so creative, I took out the crayons I mentioned before. I filled in the blanks with plus, minus, multiply, division, those signs. Basically, it looks something like this. I swear back at then it was done way more elegantly because I've got an hour of class, how could I not? The teacher saw my pictures and she made this face. She was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, this is my art. I drew this and I told her what was on my mind and she was like, okay, whatever you say. And like she collected all the papers and she went out of classroom. I remember I have a best friend, I forgot what her name is. She has long hair and she has braids every day. After a few minutes, it was break. It was probably lunch or something. Pretty long break. And she ran in the class, told me that my teacher did something so unforgivable that it might ruin a child's self-esteem. What did she do? She did this. She ripped my picture apart, threw my remaining pieces in the garbage can, right in the front of my freaking classmates. Damn, that was my art. How can you do that to my baby? The next teacher, I remember she's like sexist. I was in 3rd grade. I have this 3 other friends that are all guys because our mothers are like friends. And then we go take Chinese lessons together. At night, all 4 of us would go there and like just take a 1 to 1.5 hour course. At first, we liked her because, well, in our school we use whiteboards and in that school they use blackboards, so chalks writing on blackboards, I don't know, it sounds pretty soothing. But there was this one day, I have no idea what came over her. I know I was never a girly girl. On Wednesdays, I wouldn't wear pink. I don't wear dresses. I acted like a boy. My friends are all boys. It was this one day, she just lashed out at me. She was like, why are you like this? You are a girl. Talk like a girl. Write like a girl. Make friends that are girls. Yeah, I didn't have many friends that are girls in 3rd grade. In 4th grade, yes, but not 3rd grade. You know, like when pre-puberty hit, I started making girl friends, but not before that. And she was just yelling at me, okay? She was judging me so hard. I was an emotional, I still am an emotional girl. And if you judge me, I cry, okay? So she started like, notice the nonsense voices I just made are her lashing out at me. And I was just like there holding back my tears. I just could not stand it anymore. I freaking yelled at her, okay? I screamed. I forgot what I yelled. Something around the lines of, yeah, I'm not like a girly girl. What problem do you have with me? And then she was taken back and then she left the classroom. My friends, you know, they're like right next to me. They're like, dude, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Minutes later, the teacher came back. I was like sitting there and staring at her, shooting eye daggers at her, wanting her to know that, bitch, I am not pleased with what you did. I stared at her and she was acting like nothing happened. My friend, I love him. He was like, he spoke this out loud. Chalks writing on blackboards. This voice sounds disgusting to me now. Great friends. Okay, the last teacher. This was actually in, oh my god, it's so noisy outside. The last teacher. We actually ended up being okay, maintain a friendly relationship, but this thing is something I have to tell. I was in junior high, freshman year. We just got in. It's so freaking noisy. I'm closing the window. But yeah, we just got in and there was this English storytelling competition. Our English teacher, he has like 2 classes and he picked out 2 from each. 2 plus 2 equals 4. One of the friends I mentioned that stood up for me was in that group of people as well. So his name is Alex. Although we haven't talked in quite a while, he's my friend. So there was this girl, Ashley, and there was this another guy from my class. His name was something like Justin. I don't know, I forgot. Because we have like breaks during noon, so the teacher asked us to use that time to not sleep, but to practice storytelling. We were like, I don't know, 13 years old, you know, still immature. During the practicing process, me and Ashley and Alex, we talked about a lot of things. We gossiped, you know, because that's what kids do. The break was like 30 minutes. It's from 12:30 to 1. Maybe from 12:30 to 12, I don't know, 55, we may like practice for real. And from 12:55 to 1, we gossip. We talk, we do anything with desire. Apparently, Justin was pretty mad about it because he wanted to practice. I don't know what the hell's going on in his head. One day in class, he just lashed out. Notice, I was the one in the same class as him. Alex and Ashley was in the class next door, so this was what I was facing. He was like, they're not practicing, okay? All they did was talk, and gossip and saying things about teachers. That class was Chinese class. The teacher was our homeroom teacher and she got pissed, okay? So after that class, our teacher asked Justin to fetch Alex and Ashley from next door. And she started lashing out at us, maybe saying we should be responsible, at least for the love of God, practice during the time that our teacher assigned to us. I'm talking about this in a very calm tone. She's not, okay? When she gets mad, she yells. Basically, people from around campus will know that somebody pissed her off again because her voice is like so loud. We just had our heads down because we know it wouldn't be a smart move if we talk back. The break was over. Alex and Ashley, they are not in our class, so our teacher had no right to keep them. That's left with me. She told Alex and Ashley to go back to their classroom, told Justin to go back to have geography class, and told me to effing follow her. So I followed her. At this point, I was already probably crying. I forgot I cry a lot, okay? Took me to basically a homeroom teacher's office, continued yelling at me. These are the 3 things she told me that I could never forget. Number 1, so you have a green card. What's so special about that? You're not at all special. And you know, I couldn't speak back, but in my head I was like, I don't know what the fuck a green card is. And then she continues, so what? You think your English is so good, huh? Stop imagining things in your head. You are not good. Stop being arrogant AF. At that time, I don't even know what the word emphasize means. You think I'm being arrogant? No, I'm not. I'm just a kid who happened to not have a Taiwanese English accent. But that's it. I was going through an emo phase. You think I would think that I am amazing? No, that's not how emo phases work. And then lastly, she just yelled at my face and she took my hand and kind of like squeezed it a bit too hard, and I kind of like flinched and she's like, don't move, or something like that. And then she just continued yelling at me with freaking other teachers from other classes watching me. That's humiliation, and I hate it. 40 minutes into the 7th period, she let me go back to classroom. I was in tears. I was bawling my eyes out. When I walked in the classroom, the geography teacher, like, she noticed something was wrong, and she just nodded at me and told me to sit down. I remember our class shipping our geography teacher and our English teacher together, but that's not the point of this video. But yeah, that's my story about the teachers that hated me. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you found my story bizarre, and don't forget to subscribe if you like who I am. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye!